Hello and thank you for tuning in to Millennium Movie. So today's video is just a quick update on Godzilla vs. Kong. We are now hearing from Variety that this movie has been pushed back 8 months. It was originally supposed to release on 13th of March of 2020, but it is now going to be releasing on November 20th of 2020. So it's been pushed back 8 months. So now basically from where we stand today in November, just 1 week away from Thanksgiving, we're pretty much a year away from this movie now. And I think that the fact that we hadn't been seeing any type of promotional material at all for this film, which was slated to come out in just about 3 months now, we hadn't seen any promotional material, no trailers, not even any posters or anything of the sort to let you know that, hey, this movie is coming out very soon. Well, now it makes a lot more sense because this movie is getting delayed, and I think that this is probably a good thing. I know probably big fans of Godzilla and Kong and just kaiju creatures and this universe are probably bummed out. I'm pretty bummed out myself, but at the same time, I understand why they're doing this. I think that they probably need some time for some reshoots, and reshoots always have a negative connotation to them. But reshoots are always used for good purposes with films. I mean, that's why they're there for, is when the directors or the producers are seeing things that don't make sense or just don't work for a movie. That's why you order reshoots, so you have time to correct those negatives in a film that they're seeing in the edit room. And this gives, of course, the editors a lot more time to work on their versions of the edit for the film, which is ultimately what we're going to be seeing on screen. So I don't have a problem with this movie being delayed. As a matter of fact, I think that this is probably for the best. If anything, this means we're probably going to get a better movie now than what we have gotten had they not pushed it back and just said, hey, let's just rush this thing into the theater and get people's butts in the seats right now. I don't think that that's the way you want to go with a movie, especially of this magnitude, right? A movie with this big of a budget, considering that Godzilla 2, King of the Monsters, kind of underperformed at the box office. They want this movie, they want this movie to make money, and they want it to be a good movie so that word of mouth can help, bring up that box office revenue. So, again, I don't have a problem with this movie being pushed back. I think it's probably going to end up being for the better. The cast is still really good. We got Kyle Chandler and Millie Bobby Brown's characters returning from the previous Godzilla movie. We have Alexander Skarsgård and Isa Gonzalez as the leads. We also got Jessica Henwick from Iron Fist, Brian Tyree Henry, Julian Dennison, the kid from Deadpool 2. The great cast, and of course, and then you got Godzilla and King Kong, just two titans who are going to battle it out. And we even have a short synopsis here of what's going on in the story. It reads here: in a new world where man and monster now coexist, of course, thanks to the results of the ending of Godzilla 2. Monarch must lead the way to a prosperous future alongside the Titans, keeping humanity in check. However, rival factions that want to manipulate the Titans for war begin to rise under the guise of nefarious conspiracy, threatening to wipe out all life on the planet. Meanwhile, on Skull Island, strange seismic activity draws the attention of both Godzilla and King Kong. So there you have it. It looks like basically almost the plot of any other kaiju movie, right? Where we got this grand conspiracy, an evil corporation trying to use the Titans for evil, but then of course the good Titans like Godzilla and Kong, who are probably going to duke it out for a little bit. It's kind of like a Batman versus Superman situation, or Jaws, and even bigger Jaws have to fight. Bigger Jaws, right? Like that's kind of the deal that we're probably going to be seeing with this movie. But hey, I'm still excited for it anyways. My hype has not gone down for this movie. I think that ultimately, again, these reshoots are probably going to be a positive thing for this film going forward. But yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking in the comment section below. I'd love to have a conversation with you guys are thinking about these reshoots and this movie being pushed back 8 months. Are you kind of bummed out, or do you think that this is going to work for the better, or do you think that maybe this is a sign of some bad things and maybe the movie is not going to perform so well after all? Let me know in the comment section below. But anyways, guys, if you like movie news and you want to stay up to date on all of these things going on in the worlds of movies and TVs, well, you're already in the right place, and consider subscribing to the channel. I'd love to have you along for the ride. But until next time, guys, this has been Millennium Movies, and I will see you all very soon.